Percy was annoyed. He'd spent the better part of a month trying to find out why Stepney was back on the island of Sodor and reopening an old branch line. He had found out that Edward had found the old Kirk Ronan branch line and Stepney was just temporarily running it. "Oh, come on, Thomas, you got to know something," he asked at Knapford one day. "I'm sorry, Percy. You don't know more than I do. I haven't been to the works since my boiler certificate needed renewing." "You will find out eventually, little Percy," Gordon said pompously. Percy just sighed and steamed off. He was to take a cattle train to Wellsworth. "I could ask Edward." He smiled and rushed there as quickly as he could. But just as he got to Wellsworth, Edward was leaving the station. "Wait! Oh, bother, I missed him." "What's the matter?" Stanley asked from the track next to him. "I want to find out about the old line and what Edward found." Stanley suddenly looked very scared. "I don't like that line. It's haunted." "Yes, but they saved you." "I know, but it was still scary." And with that, he left to take some empty wagons to Maron. Percy went back to work. He was at Elsbridge Junction when Edward steamed in with a tar train. "Hello, Percy. Why so sad?" "Edward!" he exclaimed. "Please tell me about your find." And Edward chuckled. "Well, I found 3 little old engines, older than me in fact, and I took them to be mended. I got a goods train to take there later. Do you want it?" "Oh yes, please." They arranged it with the station master, and Edward stayed to shunt as Percy took some parts to the works. He pulled in to find Geoffrey was waiting. "Are they my parts?" he asked. "Yes. Have you any engines here?" Geoffrey giggled. "Yes, we do. But you can't see them yet." "Why not?" "They have no boilers." Percy went greener than his paint and hurried away. Later that week, he was told to go to the Kirk Ronan branch line. Stepney and some old coaches stood waiting. "Hello, Percy. Here for the reveal?" Percy was confused. Just then, the fat controller stood up. "Welcome back to our great new old branch line. I would like to introduce 3 engines who will take over this line. They've been in the works and are ready. Please welcome." Just then, the 3 red engines came off the branch line and into the yard. "Lily, Adam and Colin, the Wellsworth and Sudbury Railway engines." Percy smiled as he saw the engines. Hello, Percy. I hear you've been trying to find out about us, Lily asked kindly. Yes, I have. And let me tell you, it's been hard. Colin chuckled.
Sorry, Percival. We asked them to keep us secret, you know.
Oh yeah, we didn't want to be found out yet. Anyone thought us scrapped? Percy just smiled at them. You gave poor Stanley a fright. We didn't mean to. We just wanted to save him. And we got a little carried away. Lily laughed. She took the first train while Adam and Colin stayed to show off in the yards. At the end of the day, Percy had made 3 new friends. He was happy now that he understood what had happened. Percy was annoyed. He'd spent the better part of a month trying to find out why Stepney was back on the island and opening a branch line. He had found out that Edward had found the old Kirk I'm just gonna start with my song that my sounds a heck of a lot better. And I'll just delete half the lines. Percy was annoyed.
Lily, Adam, and Colin, the Wellsworth and Sudbury railway engines.